Okay guys, we're balancing our wheel here with a Venom gravity wheel balancer. Take this piece of tape here off. What I first did, I want to point out the bearings that came with this, I didn't like them. They had a lot of friction. So these are actually skateboard wheel bearings. Now what I did, first when you mount the tire, there's a dot. There's either a red or a yellow dot on the tire. I mounted mine at about 10 o'clock away from the valve stem. Now you put the tire on here without your weights. The valve stem, since the valve stem has more weight to it than the wheel without it, it usually stops at about 6 o'clock. That's where mine stopped at. So then what I did is I put 14 grams at 12 o'clock on the opposite end of where the weight was. We're going to let her turn a little bit. See how it stops? See, now it's coming back around. What you want is you want it to stop with a weight close to 9 and your valve stem close to 3 o'clock. See, that's perfect. We're going to go with that. But that's how you do it. Before you put your weights on, you see where the valve stem, or your valve stems, usually it's going to go to 6 o'clock. And that's your heaviest part of the wheel. So you can start out with 7 grams or 14 grams, and you put it on the opposite end of where your heaviest part of your wheel stops. So like if your heaviest part of your wheel stops at 6, you put your weights at 12 o'clock. And the wheel's balance is perfectly balanced now. And what I did is I wiped everything down with denatured alcohol, because these are self-stick. You know, these are 7-gram weights. They're self-stick. That way they'll stick to it and they won't come flying off. Okay. And what I also had to do is I took off my disc, and I took my rotor off. And I did that specifically because this won't fit on the balancer with the disc and the sprocket. It won't fit on with those. So in order for me to do this, I had to take off my disc, my brake disc, and my sprocket. All right, I'll catch you guys later. The next video is I'm going to show you guys how I take the wheel off and I put the new wheel on.